a lot of people, they say, when you ask them what is your purpose in this life, they say something like do good, to do good. Worshipping Allah, that's not something in everybody's book. That's only in Muslims' books. But for the most part, I just I'm just here to do good things. That's what people, they say. And so there's a hadith, the Prophet ﷺ, he says that when the believer does a good deed, his reward is saved in the hereafter. And as for the disbeliever, he is rewarded in this world. Right? So when a Muslim does a good deed, he is rewarded, his reward is saved in the hereafter. But as for the disbeliever, he is rewarded in this world. Now, I want to give you guys an example, right? So let's say there's a person who does many good deeds. So, he's a non-Muslim, by the way. So he does shirk, or he doesn't believe in Allah. He's a good person, but he doesn't believe in Allah. So he's good to his neighbors, he helps his family members. He sees a poor person on the street, he goes and helps them. He gives in charity, and he's an amazing person, but he doesn't believe in Allah. So he does a lot of good deeds. And so in his mind, the things that he wants, he wants a car, he wants a degree, he wants whatever you can think of in this world. What's the most you're going to think of? A car, a Lamborghini, let's say, a big mansion. That's the only two things that come to my mind. And so let's say whatever he thinks about, he gets. So he asks, he wants a Lamborghini, he gets that. He wants a mansion, he gets that. And everything that he wants, he gets that. So this is what is meant by when a non-Muslim does a good deed, he's rewarded in this world. So this is the reward. He wants this, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives him his reward. Now when a Muslim does it, his reward is in the hereafter. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, on the day of judgment, right, this person, he's going to come, and now every person on earth is going to believe in Allah at this point, right? Because they will see Allah, who's so great, in front of them. They will never say this idol that we created with our own hands is God, or this painting that we made is God. Na'uzubillah. And so everybody will know, everybody will believe. And so at this point, everybody will believe in Allah, right? And at this point, it's either you're getting Jannah, meaning heaven or paradise, or you're going to Jahannam, meaning hell, right? There is no middle way. You can't just say I want to live on earth. It's not going to happen. You go to Jannah or you go to Jahannam. It's one or the other. And so everybody will know this. And so this person, he knows that all the things that I've done, whatever I asked for, the cars, the houses, I'm not getting that now, right? And so he can't use those things that he received in this world. And so he will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Jannah, right? And so Allah will tell him that, look, yes, you did so many good deeds. You gave money to the poor, you helped give in charity, you helped the people, so on. Allah remembers and knows everything. But the real question is, what did you do for me? Right? What did you do for me? You did this and this and this for the people. Good for you. Yes, that's an amazing thing. And I gave you the reward. So you wanted a house for that, I gave you a house. You didn't believe in me, right? And so on the day of judgment, when this person asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Jannah, Allah will tell him, yes, you did all these good deeds, but you didn't even believe in me, right? Jannah is for people. The first thing to be able to go to Jannah is to believe in the one who created everything on this planet, everything. So in Jannah, Jahannam, everything you can think of. If you don't believe in him, then how do you think you will deserve, a place in Jannah? So this is the thing, my dear brothers and sisters. You have to believe in Allah to be able to go to Jannah. So those good deeds, they're not coming. No matter how many good deeds you might have, they're not going to come and save you, because you need to believe in Allah and you need to worship him and acknowledge him, right? Many people nowadays, what they say is science, 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 right? How did this happen? Science and this and Big Bang happened like this and that. Yes, it might have happened, I'm sure, But what about Allah? And then, that's out of the equation.